Well, I'm back at my summer cottage residence here in Newport this weekend, summering out here at the mansions. Well, it has not been a quiet week in Still River. Um, that's how I start my stories again. In remembrance of HK, who's not on PHC anymore, he retired, but somebody's got to try, even though I can't even come close. Well, a long time ago in Still River, there were summer trips, uh, and the school system did summer trips to various places, and we drove school buses back in my early college days, in between the classes, in between bus runs. But in the summer, they had field trips scheduled for like the middle school kids, and one was to the Bronx Zoo. So a couple of us drove the fourth and fifth, and I think maybe sixth grades down to the Bronx Zoo, and it was quite a sobering experience. Walking around the zoo, and the first thing was the Kodiak grizzly bear. I don't know if you've ever seen a Kodiak grizzly bear live, but it's way huger than you think. And it was down in its kind of encased area. But if it stood up on its hind legs, its head would come up almost to the top. And its paws were so huge, and the kids were just standing there, just gawking, and including us. I've never seen one before either. And then we went to the reptile area, house, building, and so we go in there and we see a king cobra. I don't know if you've ever seen a king cobra before, but they are way huger than you think. They are gigantic, and the hood must be at least close to a foot across. Its eyes were almost as big as half dollars. It stood up with its hood at least, maybe even more than 6 feet. It's a vanilla colored, and it must be at least 10 inches thick in the middle, or 8 inches, and it's huge. And we gawked at that. But what happened was we went to the crocodile and the alligator pit, and the kids are standing there, and all of a sudden, there's like a pane of like 6-inch plexiglass with holes in it through to the alligator pit with a little pond, and the huge alligators and crocodiles. And incidentally, on the side, they found or caught a 21-foot crocodile in Long Island Sound, just off of Bridgeport, on the 22nd. Believe it or not. How it got there, I don't know, but there's a picture of it in the paper. It's huge. 21 feet long, 2,339 pounds. How it got there, we don't know. Anyway, workers came out with baskets, and they threw out these dead big white rabbits. It was lunchtime, and the kids are like, whoa! And this crocodile or alligator picks it up in his jaw and slams it against the plexiglass window, like splatters it. And the kids are in shock, and the teacher's in shock. We're in shock. And she said, let's go, turn your heads away, and the teachers escort the kids away, and That must have brought up a lot of questions in Sunday school uh, when the kids saw that about wildlife. So anyway, that's the summer bus trips in Still River. It's road trip time and vacation time. Another week, 4th of July.